In this video, I'm going to show why people are buying this virtual sword for thousands of dollars. Hey, this is Spolsum, helping you thrive with NFT. This is part of a game called Lost Relics. This is actually a loot drop, which means you killed an enemy and they drop this loot. This is a legitimate marketplace that players can sell, buy, and trade items. It's not like you're playing Pokemon Go where you can sell a Gyarados for $1,000, and the way that works is you give someone your login information. One of the cool things about enjin items is you can actually go and look into the information behind it. For example, we can see that for Godslayers, we can see there's only a total supply of 15, which means there'll be no more than 15 Godslayers ever in existence. We can also see through this application that there are backed by one enjin each. Sometimes that can give it a value. There's this whole argument over, is a value only equal to how much is backed by or how much it's not backed by, because this is actually backed by 50 cents worth of enjin.
Transcendent tier items deal the most damage in game, which lets you go further and destroy more mobs of enemies. They're also the rarest in the game, which means that the more you can collect of these items, the more value they're going to have. There's going to be more ROI for you as a player. Some of these items go for several hundred to several $1,000s based on rarity, but you need to survive some very hard bosses in order to collect these.
Okay, I can see the numbers, I can see the why someone would buy that, but what's the actual use case? Is this something that gets mounted on a wall that looks cool, or is it actually useful? It doesn't permanently stay in the game, it can travel with him. So if another game developer goes, hey, we have a really cool idea for a spaceship in our space-related game, but we're going to let people import their Godslayer and they can become a rare legendary item, so that way we can take the players from that game who have Godslayers and they can come play in our game. That's doable. And all the player has to do is just connect the enjin wallet that has the items in there. Down the road, players will be able to rent out certain items. So basically go, you know what, I'm gonna go vacation for a week, I'm not really feeling it, I'm gonna rent this out for 50 bucks. Which means someone can borrow my sword automatically for 50 bucks, and at the end of the week, I get my sword back and I got paid 50 bucks. Obviously, if you have a $10,000 item, it's probably gonna go for a lot more than that for renting, but this is just simple math. Just to paint the picture, as it were. So is it worth it? Is it worth having items $8, $9, $10, $11, $12,000 for a game that you have a bunch of different items that you could sell for $100, $200, $300, or maybe even craft something that can help you do even better in-game, not even including the fact there's an in-game marketplace? I personally wouldn't put $10,000 into this item. If I want to invest into the game, I get a bunch of different legendaries, a bunch of really cool items. Harvester of Sorrow, very popular item, so something that keeps you alive longer. But there are other games that I'm going to delve into that I cannot wait, because there's some games where you can actually have blueprints to where you can actually be the one who sells the item because you're one of the only people who can make it. I hope you guys enjoyed this bite-sized sampling of the Godslayer. If you like more in-depth videos, just comment below, and hope to see y'all soon. Bye!